In this lesson, I'm gonna teach you how to play 3 muscular and dominant 7th shapes. The chords are E7, A7, and D7. Now let's get down to business. So this is E7. So this is a regular E major. And simply take off your ring finger and this open D is the flat 7th of E. So this is what makes the chord bluesy. So use your middle finger here and then index finger here. Now there are 3 points. The first point is to make sure to stand the tips of your fingers so you don't touch other strings. If you don't, you will be muting other strings like this. Right? So make sure to stand the tips of your fingers like this. And the second point is to make sure to make some room behind the neck like this. I mean this spot. So if you play like this, if you grab the neck like this, it's impossible to stretch your fingers like this. So make sure to make some room behind the neck. And the third point is to place the root of your index finger on the bottom of the neck here. I mean this. This is important because you are going to be pivoting from this point, whether you're changing chords or playing solos. Like you play chords, other chords like this. This point is always touching this point. And when you play solo, the same thing. See here? When I do this vibrato, I'm pivoting from this point like this. So that's why this is very important. So this is A7th. So this is a regular A major. Simply take off your finger from the G string and play the open G string. This open G string is the flat 7th of the A7. So this G string is what makes it bluesy. Now as for fingerings, I prefer using my middle finger and ring finger. So middle finger on the D string and then ring finger on B string. But some people use their index finger here and middle finger here like this. So it's up to you which fingers to use. And just like E7th, there are 3 points. Make sure to stand the tips of your fingers so you don't touch other strings. And make sure to make some room behind the neck and place the root of your index finger on the bottom of the neck. Also, mute the low E string with your thumb like this. This is important, especially when you want to strum hard, like this. See, if you mute the low E string, you can play hard and play the right notes only. So it was A7. So this is D7. So this is the regular D shape. This note right here is D, the root of the chord. So the whole step down from here, meaning 2 frets, this is flat 7th of the D. So this B string is the flat 7th. It looks like a reverse triangle shape compared to the regular D shape. Here, this triangle goes this triangle. As for fingerings, use your middle finger on the G string, index finger on the B string, ring finger on the high E string. Just like E7, there are 3 points. Make sure to stand the tips of your fingers so you don't touch other strings. And make sure to make some room behind the neck. And place the root of your index finger on the bottom of the neck. Also mute the low E string and A string with your thumb like this. This is important especially when you want to strum hard. See? I strum hard, but I'm playing the only 4 strings, the right notes only. But try not to press too hard because you might fret the low E string. So you don't want to do that. Also, if it's too hard to mute with your thumb, maybe because you have a very small hand, that's fine. Just try not to hit the low E string and A string when you play the chord, like this. So there you have it. Now you know how to play the 3 shapes of the dominant 7th chord. Now let's move on to the next lesson.